Hi again, everybody. It's Deb Kelt again. I'm with the Heart of Texas Writing Project at UT Austin, and I wanted to talk to you again a little bit today about keeping a writer's notebook. The last video I made, I talked about getting yourself a notebook as a place to think and explore, to process your feelings, to be imaginative, to write about the things you're obsessed with, all the anything that you can think of that you want to capture on paper is what you should put in your notebook. But sometimes as a writer, and I think all writers can relate to this, even famous writers, professional writers, writers that sell millions and millions of books, sometimes it's hard to figure out how to get started. I struggle with this sometimes too. I go to my blank sheet of paper, right? And I think, I'm not sure what I want to say today. I'm not sure how to get going with this. And so I wanted to share with you something today that might help you if you have your notebook and you're just sort of thinking, what do I do? The first thing I'll tell you is you're not alone. This is something that happens to everybody a lot. And one thing that I do to kind of get past that is I just sort of let myself look around where I am. This is something I learned from working with my good friend, Randy Bomer. I look around where I am and I sort of let my eye wander. Right now I'm in my husband's office space. And as I look around this space, I can see things and my mind starts to go a little bit just on what I'm seeing as I look around this really tiny little room. And so I'll show you what I'm talking about. The thing I look at right now behind me that you can probably see is this beautiful watercolor painting of a cow. And when I look at that, I think, oh, there's lots of things that I could say right now about that very beautiful painting. The first thing I think about is who gave it to me, which is a friend of mine from UT also. Her name was Ann Ford, and her mother painted this painting. And I remember the day she was retiring from UT and she was cleaning out her office and she was giving stuff away and she asked me if I wanted it. And I was like, yeah, I want that. Took it home immediately. And it just makes me think about her and the conversations that we had and the time we spent together and some of the things we share in common. She loves fashion and I love fashion. And I could write about my memories of her and working in the office with her. It also makes me think, though, of my neighborhood where I live. I live in South Austin. And that cow reminds me of a time, I guess it was about 10 or 12 years ago. I don't know. But there was a goat running wild in sort of the ditch behind our house. Somebody had lost their goat. And this was during the summertime. And every morning we get up and there'd be the goat right behind our fence, eating grass, chewing on stuff. And then they'd be gone by about 10 o'clock. But sure enough, every morning they'd come by and just eat behind our chain link fence, eat the grass. Until one morning, my husband got up. He usually gets up early. And he went outside and he said, the goat's running down the street. So apparently the goat had gotten out behind the chain link fence and was now running down the street. Crazy, running just crazy. And that was the last that we saw of the goat. So as you can tell, just from looking around wherever you are, right? Ideas can come to you just from noticing the stuff, the things that you have in your space. And that's a perfect thing to do to get started. So, if I was going to sit with my notebook, which I'm probably going to do as soon as I sign off, I think I'm going to write about that goat and how crazy it was. And maybe think about all the other things in my neighborhood that I love that are kind of nutty, but where I live, just an idea. So whatever you see around you, you can bounce off of that and just go with whatever ideas come. They can be simple ideas. They don't have to be amazing ideas. The best thing is just to write whatever you're thinking about because that will be perfect. Okay, writers? Good luck. And if you want to comment, I think you can comment on this YouTube page. Comment and talk to me about what you're doing and how it's going and what you're figuring out about writing and what you're proud of or even what's hard and how you got through that or how you're struggling because that'll give me ideas to share with you on other videos. Okay? Or you can share some of the things you wrote about too. That would be awesome. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.